Okay, here are 5 major stories you might have missed this week. Trump took control of the police department in Washington, D.C. and deployed 800 National Guard members in this massive effort to crack down on crime and get homeless people out of the city. Now, the National Guard soldiers could stay out on those streets for as long as the president wants, but he only has control of the police department for 30 days unless he goes to Congress to get more time. And he definitely could, because Republicans control Congress right now. They have the majority in both the House and the Senate, and one House Republican already made a proposal to give him control of it indefinitely, so for as long as he wants. CNN interviewed the godfather of AI, who was trying to explain the only way he feels humanity can survive against super intelligent AI, which is already crazy in itself. But he's a former Google executive who literally left to start warning people about the dangers of AI. He's allegedly said in the past that there's a 10 to 20% chance AI wipes out humans. He says that he's not actually all that convinced that these tech companies can actually make sure that humans stay dominant over submissive AI systems. In fact, he says in the future he believes that AI will be able to control humans as easily as an adult can bribe a 3-year-old with candy. These AI systems have already shown that they are willing to cheat, deceive, and steal to achieve their goals, like that fun time they tried to blackmail an engineer about an affair it learned about in an email. Israel's finance minister is planning to build 3,000 homes in the West Bank, which is considered illegal under international law. He said that this is going to bury the idea of a Palestinian state because there is nothing to recognize and no one to recognize. Now, the timing on that is interesting because you might have seen a lot of countries have recently been saying that they plan to recognize a Palestinian state. Those countries have been very critical of Israel's recent actions in the war in Gaza. But according to the BBC, the finance minister says that he believes they were given this land by God and are at least planning to build there for Israeli families anyway. Now, I'm not enough of a political reporter to really explain what's going on with this, but politicians are basically trying to make power moves. Literally, they're trying to stack the deck to get power. California's governor announced they're going to hold a special election this November because they're trying to get the voters to help change the congressional maps in a way that would help 5 Democrats win seats in the House of Representatives. Because Texas Republicans are basically in the process of doing the same thing, redrawing the maps to help 5 Republicans win seats. So everybody's playing games, high-stakes games. Melania Trump wants to sue Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden claimed that Jeffrey Epstein introduced Melania and Trump and said that the connections between them were wide and deep. And Melania said, well, that is false, defamatory, disparaging, and inflammatory, and he needs to take it back and apologize or she's suing for $1 billion. But Hunter Biden stood on it. Not only did he not apologize, he said if she and the president and whoever else might know about it want to sit down for a deposition and clarify the nature of the relationship, he'd give them the platform. In other words, it's a lot of drama that really doesn't impact anybody's life. Honorable mention that I don't have any details about right now, Trump and Russia's President Vladimir Putin are having a closed-door meeting in Alaska. Obviously, they were set to talk about trying to end the war between Russia and Ukraine, so we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think about these stories and follow for more news.